Hey there, Bob here. This is the recent helmet design from our 2D sketch people and some of our 3D people. Created this nice helmet. They've since dropped it over to me, and I have taken it in and I'm working on creating some materials. This one I want to do kind of a sleek sort of material. Here I made kind of a used and beat up material just recently using we call it the red, green, blue masking technique, and essentially I created a one test material using the helmet, and then I used that. Once I thought that looked pretty good, I used it to create basically a red, green, and blue breakdown, and then took that red, green, and blue masking breakdown and used it to make some similar materials to the mapped one. And when I got done with that, I thought I'd make a variation, so I made a used and kind of beat up. Whoa. And I'm flying inside the helmet. Okay. Kind of a used and beat up version. I had to modify my master material a little bit because when I was creating the helmet, I realized I'd never put in emissive, which is this glow. I suppose I could show off what that does. There's my emissive version. And let me drag this off to the side so you can see. And if I drag down here, where is my emissive power boost? Let's crank the power boost up. So, as we crank up the emissive, whoa, alright, I'm not letting my computer catch up. Sorry, I'm not running. Let me let go of the mouse, see what happens when it calms down. There. Let's do it a little bit at a time. Apparently my dragging was dragging it into the hundreds very quickly, and you can see very rapidly increasing the amount can create quite a glow. Well, that'd be a nice level. I mean, it gives you enough to give you a nice little glow, a little bit of lens flare. If it was dark, that would be lit. Anyway, I didn't come here to talk about the emissive that much, but anyway, I had to go back into my materials and add in the ability to do emissive in that because I had left that out previously. So, let me close that. Let's create an instance, and I will call this sleek. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but I want to create something using this helmet that is got a bit of a sleek look to it. So right now the helmet, go to props, helmet, and select. There we go. I find that this screen doesn't keep up as well as my main screen, but it works alright. Somewhat. Okay. These areas correspond to black, red, blue, and green, or green and blue. And I can go down here, and let's see, I want the black area. Actually, I don't need that. I'm just going to set black black, set that to metallic, which is 1. And black roughness, let's make it really smooth. Not really, really smooth, pretty smooth. And let's see, the black is the visor area. So let's set a normal pattern. Right now it's pretty much a smooth. Now it'll give me just the normal maps that I have to choose from, and I want something for the glass area, but not very much. I wonder what would happen. Let me do ceramic tile and see what happens. Now the hard part will be seeing what it's doing. Okay. The solution to that is, let's change the color to white. Okay. And now I can see what it's doing. Okay. Right now the black area is not tiling very much. So let's tile adjust this. 10 by, let's say 10, and see what it does. And I don't know if you can see this or not. Let's do even more, 20. 20. A lot of texturing I'm finding is just kind of trial and error and shifting or playing around with things to like what you see. You know what? That gives us a little grid, and that's just fine. And I'm kind of a fan of maybe a bluish green color, not unlike glass, so let's take it down there, come down, there we go. So kind of a different thing. Now the overall color for the whole helmet, let's see, I want the red area to be metal. So let's go to the red mask area, and I'm just going to turn on the 3 main areas. That's not going to be emissive. Emissive means it emits light. So let's turn on the metal. And the roughness and the color map. What this means is I can use a map to determine where things are metal, where things are rough. So let me do a color map first. The red mask color map takes a black and white mask. I'm going to type BW because I made some masks that, or some things that are listed as BW for masks. So let me take black and white pattern 4. And what this does is it makes this, now let me take a different pattern, I don't know. Okay, 3 it is. And what this does is it shows certain regions are going to be defined by a black color, or where the black is on this map over here. And other colors are for the white. And actually, maybe I'll just do exactly that. Let's make the black areas black. What the heck? And the other areas white. There we go. So then that lets me color those areas, and let's do a metallic map. Right now it's not very metallic. That would be different. Ah, that's kind of neat. Alright, but it's a little too messy. Metallic. See, I should have kept this super simple. I'm wasting a lot of time here. Scratches. No. I'm gonna have to edit this darn thing. I'm killing way too much time. So what I'm really looking to do is to find a setting that is letting me make a lot of things metallic. And to make this a lot easier to look at, save all. Now let's make sure that I drag and drop sleek onto the new helmet. That lets me look at it out in the main area, which gives me a lot better idea what's going on. Okay. And I think I'm going to reverse the black and white. So, that's easy. Okay. Now, I can set up a red mask normal. And since I use the metallic, red, green, metallic, let's add some scratches so there's at least a little bit going on in here. Actually, I can't see anything in that. Odd. It's a little better. Now, the green area is our little earpieces. So let's see. Coloring this and this. Green metallic, green normal, and green roughness. And let's make it metal 2. Roughness. Let's go up and turn these on. And I'm not turning on the image metallic for green, I'm just going to make the whole area that's green into metal. And turn on some color. And green mask coloring map. I do not want the star. Give you an idea of what the star could do. Means 100. You know, if I wanted a star pattern, I could have a star pattern. But I really don't want a star pattern. So let me go down. White. Let's look at helmet patterns. Oh, let's turn off the tiling. When I'm using black-white patterns, they're not designed to tile. Okay, that particular pattern makes the outside area. Alright, what have I done? There we go. Apologize for any seasicknesses. Okay. Well, it makes some areas one color, and other areas another color. So just because I'm using black and white, oh, green. Let's make the dark green. Very dark gray metal. I make the light green. Some kind of almost chrome. And then I'll find the green roughness. Oops, that's blue rough. Oh, okay. Got my own roughness map. Okay. Got it. And let's say plastic, rubber, plastic. Nope, wrong one. Plastic roughness. And give it and these values I'm giving them, they're different types of maps. I've named them after what they came from, essentially, so you can use them for whatever. Let's grab the normal. See, that puts a little lumpiness, which can actually look good on a metal. It gives you a little more variety to let's see what this looks like. And then the wire, I guess I can do anything we want with. It actually doesn't look too bad. You can see little bits of the wire pick out. So, let me do something a little different with the wire. It's the blue mask, so let me give it the blue normal mat. And I'm going to turn on roughness, turn on a coloring map, and did I turn it on? Okay. Ha, gotta remember, gotta click that box too. If you're ever having trouble, you probably can click the parameter on. Hopefully this isn't going super long, but it probably is. Now that would be different. Let me try something else different. We'll also test and see if it works. Let me give the blue a glow. Okay. So let me go down and select a coloring map. I think I want my hex. I have a little hex thing designed to work on this map. So let me do, unfortunately I'm getting, let me do black white. X is base color. Okay. And emissive map. Did I turn on the emissive map? Blue image emissive on. Okay. Let's see what happens. Which way is this going? Now I'm just going to change some colors. I'll just test this a little bit. I'll come over and increase the emissive power. I don't recommend that. Ah, that reset itself. Okay. So I haven't figured all the little bumps out. That's odd that it's going downward. I would have expected it to go up. But I might have my emissive set too low. Emissive map tint. Okay. Alright, I got it. That's the glow color. Duh. Alright. 1.4. That's 7. 10. There we go. Now it's emissive. Now even when it goes off into the shadows, that'll be glowing. We can actually turn it down some if we want to. If I just want it subtly glowing, so that will stay. Okay. One of those odd things about power boosts. They do strange things at other levels. One, 8. And let's crank the power down. Ah, that's what I want. I want it to just start to glow. Somewhere around 0.6, or rather 6. Enter. Let me head out into the main world where it's easier to see it. 7. This may have to be tweaked to liking. Okay, 10's a little much. 9. Did that one. Okay, let's do that. Now we've got a little bit of interest. Some sort of weird glow on the wire on his side. So the visor has just a little bit of visual interest. We've got a little bit of subtle scraping on the metal areas. You got different. Anyway, it's the same map. It's a red, green, blue. You can sit there and tweak around. I mean, it could just as easily be all white. It could be, you know, orange and white for emergency worker, or, you know, somebody's uniform. So anyway, actually I've got a bit of an odd artifact there, and I'm not sure why. I wonder if I forgot a map. Well, I can see I have a few problems. Some of my maps are not, I dragged them in quickly. They're not specifically made for what I'm using them for. I think I didn't save them off as grayscales, and the map wants to see a grayscale. The red map, metallic, and do a helmet map, or a helmet map. Well, anyway, that's enough playing around. I'm probably way too long anyway. So let me save this off, see if I can upload it. So, just an experiment to see what I can, I don't know why I've got that visual artifact. Something's inverted probably. Maybe my normal map is flipped on that one, because I don't have it. I don't have a similar problem right there. Alright, let me see if I can solve it so that if anybody else gets it, they know what went wrong. Probably the red map's normal map. Export metallic. Okay. And that's the problem. Duh. Okay. Let me expand this. What happened here? This artifact, when I was trying to set up a normal map for my red mask, which is this area, when I dragged for the normal map, I clicked the wrong thing. So let me set this roughness down here to the roughness. And that is steel scratched roughness. Okay, now this should be a normal pattern. So what I want is the steel scratched normal and my mouse must have slid down one and hit roughness. So if I select that, that should correct that. Holy moly. Okay, so that's interesting and sleek. Now, the white areas are like a white chrome. And the black areas should also be extremely shiny. But finding a place for them to reflect will be a little bit more difficult. So now we have some chrome, and then we pretty much have some almost black, yet should be shiny. Maybe I'll increase its... Not very many things are true black, so let me make sure the red isn't black, and let me make sure the white is at least a little bit toward the blue. So now it's a little more chrome-like, and does that give just enough? Gives just enough to give a little bit of room for reflection. So anyway, that's cooler. I like that better. And highly metallic, a little bit, just enough scrapes to be a little bit interesting, and reflects the world around you. It's got some little glowing wires in there doing something or other. So anyway, same red, green, blue map, different little settings in the red, greens, and blues, and you end up with a couple different types. And if you want a better look, let me go to immersive. There we go, full screen. Anyway, simple red, green, and blue map. And just change your settings, you get two different things. And those are also the same ones, just different maps, different settings. Alright, bow out. Sorry about the long video. Bye now.